think about it, like I tell you, I'm sharing again. Yeah, I remember being blood. We must have been like 17. I remember I was with the Mandem. I remember Kai was there. Did you say?
I said you
You said
started
what?
young.
Yeah. Come on. I think it was 17. It was the Mandem. We were walking through like an underpass. That Wolf and Cross one was coming back from Wolf and Cross, cash and carry. If you know, you know. And my first girlfriend, I was on the phone to her. She was going, I think she was going to St. Lucia or something. It was, I feel like it was around.
I know what's coming. I fucking know what's coming.
She's getting on the the plane and that, innit?
I know what's. Can I guess? Can I guess?
No, you can't. You're right, Mike. You're right. All right. You're right.
I have a feeling I know what's coming.
Like, obviously, I'm chatting on the phone and that, but I'm trying to give myself some distance from.
Yeah, you start slowing down and that, or moving right.
Because I know what's coming, innit? And then she's dropped like I love you, babe, kind of thing. And I've been like, I've got some distance, but true says it's an underpass, so things are echoing. I'm like, yeah, love you too, like. And I remember doing it, and I think I went on the phone. I thought I was safe, and then Kai was like, "Oh, did you just say I love you?" Like, I was like, "Oh man," but
oh shit,
I feel like that, or like whatever the essence of that is, or the motivation for like keeping it kind of a secret, is still within Mandem. 14 years later, like,
it's a masculine thing.
PTSD.
It's a masculinity thing, if you want to say.
Yeah, like, why? It's actually quite funny that Mandem don't want to be associated with being like romantic, because like Mike said, it's again associated with being like soft, like
it's do you know what it is? It's vulnerable. It's vulnerability.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Yeah, it's because you can lose as well. You can go. And we've seen it before. You can be going crazy for looking other, telling everyone about this joke that she told, this idea.
You can't. Mandem can't come to with jokes that girl told. I'm not hearing.
Yeah. That's unrealistic.
Yeah, girls are funny.
But you could be getting ham, and then you know what, don't work out, and you're like, Lord, I was selling. I was selling this in, man. She was the one.
But then, Dan, with that, I guess in certain maybe I caveat it with maybe in certain situations, but then if that's always the thought, then you would never show or share. Does that make sense?
And I feel like that's what people leave it like, and you probably see it towards when people get older, when they're set. Like a man will go ham for his wife.
Yeah.
But when you're a bit younger, you're just like, oh, is this gonna work out? And you worry about what your friends think and whatnot. I feel that plays a part in it. Because I've seen it before. People getting ham.
And then a couple months later, it's
Heartbreak Hotel.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think a lot of men are scared of that. And I kind of get it, but it's like, what's a good? I'm trying to think of like an analogy.
I think you got to be willing to get in it though, and it's the vulnerability that Rich says. Like it's like anything can happen. Yes, you could. Like we've heard of stories of people being married, kids, family, years, and then man fall out of love or
affairs, like you get embarrassed.
It just gets mad, and then the relationship just breaks, and you've built this like these tangible things. So if you want to show your goal, and then in a year and a half, 2 years, it ends. Cool. Like we did what we did. Like it's super shit. But all right. On to the next.
What was killing me about the our Mandem romantic conversation was there wasn't one man. Everyone who thought that they weren't was deemed by others as being romantic.
Yeah, no one
saw it themselves. No one was like, I'm a romantic.
But there was only like one man really
that claimed it.
No, that never claimed it. No?
Nah.
I can't remember. I was in another conversation.
Or maybe I don't know.
I don't think anybody claimed it for sure. Some man were like, I guess,
happy to be like,
yeah. No one claimed it. Yeah.
Which is, I honestly think that's honest. To be fair, like
it's nothing to claim. Really.
I think, I guess it's like, but it should be though. This is one. I think I sent a couple voice notes into. I'm chatting with some other man, for a little like on and off about this kind of stuff. And one of the things is like, what that actually voice noted, I was like, bruv, why do man, like, you rate your girl in it? Like, if she's your girl, if you decided to make her your girl and you've been together a while, whatever, you clearly rate her. You rate her. Why don't man almost seem to get like pleasure from being semi shit? Like being semi shit. Like, no, man's like, even like, I'm not. This isn't a diss time, but Dan's like, bear man, and I'm kind of like, I'm not really on Valentine's Day. Like, why? Like, I think the holidays bollocks or whatever, but I should be on like spoiling my girl, or I should be on.
But like all of that don't make you like a good boyfriend or make you have a bond. Like,
that's a different conversation, Mac. I think.
What did Mike say?
Like, that don't make you like a good boyfriend or something, give you and your missus a better bond.
Because man can cheat and buy his girlfriend.
Surprising her.
Like, that's why it's not just. That's why I said it's not just the gifts thing. Yeah, but I mean, what I'm trying. It's going to play out in different scenarios depending on your love language. If we're going to get deep and how your girl receives love, kind of thing. It's not always going to be gifts, but man should probably try more than they're trying. If they're trying, like, it's weird, man. It's weird. It's like, you're in a relationship now, and then, like, I don't know. It may be different for some man if they got into the relationship.
Should girls try as well? Then
we should both be trying.
Yeah.
I give an example is you meet a girl. I can speak for my own relationship, because it doesn't feel like that long ago for me. I mean, it is quite a while now, but at the start, and you man, I'm one thing. I won't say I'm romantic, but I'm definitely a self-proclaimed dates man, innit? Like, I rate dates. Man know that, innit? Yeah. I rate dates. But this is when I say I rate dates. That's it's more as a. Why are you laughing?
Why is that laughing? I'm laughing at that.
I'm a date man. This is what you meant, Rich, bro. This is what you meant, Rich. You men are part of the problem, bro.
No, bro.
You men are part of the problem, bro.
See, this is the thing, and this is what I said. When I say I was a dates man, yeah.
Man, too soft, cuz.
Man was single. I'm this is the weird thing. I hit a next man up about this, yeah, and this is where I think the crazy kind of toxic masculinity traits for like, and I wouldn't say we're toxic man. I think we're kind of on the forefront of change and evolving and adapting.
Correct. Yeah.
But I hit up the next man. This thought hit me a little while ago, bro. When we was like teenagers or whatever, the thing was to like meet a girl. She wasn't your girl. It was a thing, and to get absolutely everything you could get out of her with giving the absolute minimum. Like, man would rate like, yeah, man, I didn't even lip sync, bro. And man would be like, oh, that's cold. Like, he's a gallus. Like, fam, it's actually fucked. Like,
it's just
mad. Like, but that was the norm.
Childish.
That was actually the norm.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. But I think, do you know what it is? Where man, them are like saying I'm not romantic or whatever. Say there's like a scale, 1 to 10, 10's like the most romantic you could be. I think the man them on the scale as like a whole is like a 6 or 7 or whatever.
I think you put them up high still.
So I call it 6, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, that's the man them ceiling for this romance thing. Where so a man might think he's like a 4, but that's high for the man them. So someone has to be.
I hear that. That's a shout. That's a shout. Yeah, I get that. You're saying that like there's.
So you're not overall. You're not in it, but like for the man them, you might be.
Not quite. Yeah. You're good.
Yeah. And I get it because I used to look at
it.
This guy, man, he's always doing this.
Hey, guys, God.
I was gonna say, like, I used to look at, and I still, to some degree, like, that's definitely still in me. To like, I remember like, there's a particular guy in mind. I'm not gonna say his name, but I think Mike might suss who I'm on, and we'll talk about him after and catch him.
Yeah. I know who it is already. I fucking know who it is already.
Someone from school.
I know who it is. On Patreon. I fucking know who it is.
No, I think you're on the money as well.
Yeah.
Like, this guy went ham for his girl at like 14. Like it was like they were married at school. And at that age, and if I'm being honest, at this age, I still feel like, bro, he's an idiot. Like he's an idiot. Like maybe it's because I don't know, it's because it was so early, but to like, I don't know if it's still. I guess that what I was talking about, them old kind of systems or rules, kind of still live with a man. But like, I still feel like if a man's going like super ham at this age, I get it. But if it's like, or if it's a new girlfriend, I'm still like, maybe slow down.
Slow down a little. Yes.
But yeah, the guy I'm talking about, bro, he done it all, man. He peaked so early, man.
I wonder what his current
you can't do it like you said,
What are we
at a young age or too quick?
Yeah. What are we defining as romance? Because that's what I think there was a lot of sort of differences in opinions on what class. Like certain man was saying you're romantic because you buy this and buy this and buy that, where other man was saying you're romantic because you do things like walks and parks and things like that. So what are we defining as romance?
I think it's like being more thoughtful. I think surprises is also part of that. Maybe surprise gifts in hair or you know, when girls say, "Oh, I want someone to be like, oh, cool, I booked this for 7 o'clock. Get ready," shit like that. Yeah.
Such a Twitter thing.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know if anyone wants to add.
That is anything against it.
Put on some heels.
That's sad. Have you eaten today?
Yeah.
Which
they say that in it, but do they really want that? Like,
I'm a grown man. I have eaten today.
It's 9. It's late at night. Why are you asking me?
I'm going to sleep soon as well. So.
Yeah, I got plans already. Like,
I think it's classed as the thoughtful thinking outside the box, but then there's also the traditional, like, I feel like if you said to your girl, "Oh, like, meet me at this park," not any of our local ones, probably not those.
Meet me at.
But like
is that
a decent park. You just with a picnic and all that, and a bottle of wine, like
flowers, chocolate.
Flowers, chocolate. And it's probably the stuff where you do, which isn't tied to an occasion. That will probably get you.
Yes, this is what the point I was making.
Points on the board.
Or a small occasion.